Hey everybody, this is Alicia at AVP. That's my husband Jack over there. And yeah, welcome to Back to the Dream Team. We haven't been here in a while, but happy 2025 everyone. Hope everybody's doing good so far. It's hard to believe it's the fifth day of the new year. But yeah, lots been going on. I mean, you've got books coming out. I've got my book now that's published and everything, which is part of it. And then we also have a special package right here to that we're going to unbox for you guys to see. But yeah, like I said, we're looking forward to sharing about my book. I mean, my book is basically so I've been writing off and on since I was 7 years old. And basically, I've been trying to get it all together. Hey, Chloe, good to see you. So basically, I've been trying to get all my writings together. Jack suggested, hey, why don't you publish them? I was like, okay, let's see how I can do that. So, in case you guys didn't know, I have a little bit of carpal tunnel syndrome. So basically, if you don't know what that means, basically it means if you do a lot of writing or typing or exercises with your wrist and stuff like that, it can cause a lot of pain if you do it excessively. So, as much as I love to write and as much as I love typing and stuff like that, it causes me a lot of pain. So, I had to hire a typist to help me type up my stuff. Some of it I already had typed up already, but the majority of it I did not. Thankfully, I found a wonderful typist on Thumbtack who didn't charge me a whole lot of money to do it. And she said, hey, this is the price I'm going to do. We set up payment arrangements, and then she would basically send it to me in intervals. Basically, what I did is I took a picture of all the stuff I wanted typed up, and then she would put it into a Dropbox. And I would take those files, copy and paste it into my manuscript on Blurb, and then I would just basically put them in order of how I wanted to put them. And then I would add in an introduction, and then I would add in a conclusion, a special note, and also a page where it talks about me, the author. That way, you guys know a little bit about my backstory in case you weren't familiar with it. And that way, it gives a little bit more context for it. It's about 162 pages. It comes in hardback, it comes in soft cover, and it also is in electronic form. The pricing's a little weird, unfortunately, with Blurb. It's going to probably take a couple of days for it to appear on Amazon and all the other major retailer sites. But once they get that approved, I will basically be promoting it on my social media accounts. Jack will probably promote it as well. That way you can have an idea of what's going on with that. Uh, sorry, I've been blah 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 for over 5 minutes almost now. But yeah, like I said, I've been looking forward to doing that. That is not going to be my last book. I still have one more book at least. I have my memoirs because I'm going to date myself and say yes, I will be 40 this year. So my goal has always been to do at least the first 40 years of my life. So basically, once I finish up my memoirs completely, I will send that over to my typist because I said, hey, how much would you charge for me to send this to you? And she's happily complying to say, hey, I'll charge you this much. And I said, okay, once I finish it up, I'll send it over to you and you can just type it up. And then once that's finished, I can put it into Blurb like I did the last time and just make it into a single book, basically. With that one, I will probably include more personal photographs from my past, my childhood, my teenage years, my young adult years, my adult years. Um, yeah, and that's been quite interesting also when I'm going through the memoirs because now I'm going through my ancestry history as well. Jack's been doing it too, but and he's working on a project with that involves that. I think I'll let him discuss that for a little bit. Hold on a sec. She said she can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, I guess I'll start again. Sorry about that. So yeah, so what happened was my grandfather died in 2010, and he used to tell us a lot of stories that were never recorded, and so a lot of the stories died with him. And so I wanted to make a story about him and my grandmother, my grandparents' lives. Thank you. I'm glad it's better, Chloe. So I started off interviewing my grandmother. I interviewed my dad, and I have this story that I also use a lot of pictures. Some of them are back here, but I use a lot of pictures to tell the story of how they, like their parents, how they grew up, how they were together and how they got married, and eventually how they had two boys, including my father. So um, about 2018 is when my grandmother died, and I started putting together. I This is when I started putting together the story, like the story of their lives. And the idea was I was going to make sure like all of my family members got a copy of this book. I try to do a museum version of it as well, as you can see behind me. But unfortunately, my father died uh, November of last year, so he never got to see the book. Um, I never got to finish the book. So now I'm going to finish the book, but I'm also going to add his life into it too. So it's going to be mainly about um, the my grandparents, my father, and my uncle who grew up with my father, and so yeah. So I'm working on that right now. I'll show you. I can show you a little bit of it. Let me see. I gotta figure out how to share a screen. This is a new. We're using Restream now, so
Yes.
hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Because it's a little bit cheaper. Because unfortunately, StreamYards increased their prices, and it's like really. Ugh.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we had to switch over.
Okay.
All right. All right, there we
There we
are.
go.
Okay, so this is kind of what it is. This is the table of contents, whatnot. I'll have introductions and whatever later. This talks about like where the name comes from, tells you my DNA estimate from Ancestry. Surprisingly, I thought I was Italian, but my DNA doesn't say I'm Italian; it says I'm English. So then I had to figure out how that happened. So maybe the plague forced us to go to Italy, or maybe it was, Queen Mary the First, whatever, right? So then we went to Italy, and then these branches started to happen, and then a lot of text. um, these are um, manifests for the first Fusco to come to the United States. This is New York in the 1890s. This is Mechanicville, where my grandparents and father and uncle ended up growing up. There's story of Mechanicville and how it developed. It's got my great grandparents here from my grandmother's side. This is that first, or this is the first Fusco to stay, uh, and you got manifest, you got all this stuff. So I'm working on it. I'm trying not to get too, but yeah, you see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make this book for my family, and my kids.
Yes. So I think I can show you guys what mine looks like in case you were wondering what it looks like. If I can pull that up. Yes. Share screen. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Where is it?
Oh, but also we've been doing other writings as well. We've been working on I've been working on a like fictional monster uh story that goes with the little toys um and my skeletons and stuff like that. I working on a something called Big History, which is like start the history, but starting all the way from the Big Bang and creation of Earth and creation of humans and all that stuff. Um, Doing that as well as we are working on doing a film history. We have a few episodes written and stuff like that, but um, with like my father's passing, I kind of like put that to the side. I wanted to focus more on my family stuff. So
Right. Because one of them is going to be the skeleton dance that is now public domain that Disney created. I believe is 1925. I think it is.
something like that. No, not 25. It was
Maybe 35.
something closer to that. But yeah, it was. But yeah, the skeleton dance is going to be a fun one to do because I remember that used to scare me as a kid.
Yes, and now
Now
it
I
doesn't.
embrace it.
Yes, it's part of your
Embrace the
logo and
skull.
everything. Yes. So I think I can. I figured out how to share my book. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Alrighty. Ignore that. Sorry. Okay. So this is the cover. So it's called "Looking for Rainbows Amidst the Storm," and it's a collection of my writings. So this book is the images from Grok or AI, but I did a poll, and this one was the highest choice. I mean, Jack gave
Hmm.
his input. People online gave their input. I think people I know at church said this one would be great. So yeah, this is the
Yeah, it's a great
image.
cover.
I love it. So yeah, here it is on the front page. It explains that it's a collection from 1995 until 2024. And then I add a personal note. If the poems and stories seem to be in a mismatch or order, it's because they were taken from multiple notebook books, and they were written from various time periods. Some of these were from a lonely, sad time in my life when I was especially depressed and lonely. Some are from a high school teenage girl who was dealing with some difficult situation, and some are from the latter years where I was dealing with the trauma of my late father, and some are from much have time. So yeah,
Cool.
but yeah, there's a special thing. But yeah, I think my type is,
Yes.
but yeah, different poem, different story.
And all the pages are pink.
Yes, but the paperback is not pink.
Okay.
It's regular. This is only for the hardcover. Yeah, 162 pages.
No illustration.
No
So
illustration though.
yeah,
Yeah,
no story. Some
no
have note.
story. Some have note.
Most have title.
Most have title.
Um,
Let's see.
some have
Some have
dedication.
dedications.
I see a couple of
I
errors.
see a couple of errors.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Better go back and fix that. Oh, wait, you can't. Save it for a second edition.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to skip to
Okay,
the end. So,
I'm trying to skip to the end so you can see it.
like I said, there's a lot.
Like I said, there's a lot.
And some are based
And some are
on
based
Dream,
on
so I don't have a
Dream,
title.
so I don't have a title.
But yeah, there's
But
about
yeah,
the author
just about the author
and my little logo.
and my little
Mm-hmm.
logo.
I got to remember to put my logo on my book tool.
But yeah, that is
But
the
yeah,
book.
that is the book.
Yep.
So, what could be
So,
in
what could
here?
be in
Any guesses?
here? Any
Oh, that
guesses?
looks like a big box.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it must be from our taste testing things. Maybe it's a box of like Japanese Pringles or Australian M&Ms or something like that. Maybe a big old box of that.
Okay. I don't think I would have
Okay.
eaten
I
it.
don't think I would have eat this though.
Hmm. So you got to
Hmm.
guess.
Chloe, you got any guesses?
Hmm.
All I can say is you can't eat
All I can say
it,
is you can't eat this.
but your
You
teeth will
could,
break.
but your teeth will break.
Thanks, Flo.
Thanks, Chloe.
What's in the box?
In the box.
What's in the box?
Oh, oh, there's something in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Mm-hmm.
another box?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
All right. Here
All
we
right.
go.
Here we go.
So it's wrapped in this.
So it was wrapped in
Shredded
this
paper.
shredded paper.
hmm.
So
So,
let's be fresh.
so Miss B Fredge.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What could this be?
What could this be?
Well, don't leave the air dead. What's in the box? Oh, an Orville box.
Union pterodon.
Union
Oh, the
Pterodon.
pterodon from season 3. You mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Gordon's new personal favorite ride.
Yes. Where he
Yes.
doesn't have to hung the
Where he
donkey.
doesn't have to hung the donkey.
So that looks large. That looks like a large ship compared to some of the other ones we've gotten.
So yes, another
So
Orville
yes,
ship.
another Orville ship.
This is the first time I've taken it out of
This
the
is the first
box.
time I've taken it out of the box.
Ooh,
Actually.
so this is a real unboxing.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope you have space for. Oh, look at that! That looks really cool. Like, make the screen big.
Yeah. Let me see if I can figure it
Yeah.
out.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
Here we go.
Ooh, here we go.
Um,
Um,
We're still trying to figure out how to do the restream.
yes.
yes.
There we go.
There we go.
That's cool. And it looks sleek.
Does it really?
Uh,
It does.
So is that a is the window like see through?
not really.
Okay.
Not really.
But wow. All
But
these
wow, all these
You
details.
can see little hatches.
You can see little
Mm-hmm.
hatches.
You're nuts.
That is really slick.
That is really slick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now that was one of my favorite designs.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I just love the way it looks. You know what it kind of reminds me of is the Delta glider from
Oh, the Delta Flyer.
Oh, the
Flyer,
Delta
the Delta
Flyer.
Flyer.
Yes, from Voyager.
Yes, from
Hmm.
Voyager.
And I always like that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Gordon in there?
Gordon. Woo!
No,
No,
but there is a banana.
but there is a banana.
Oh, look, she's gonna pull out a banana. I fear this banana.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't fear the banana.
Let's see.
Let's see.
All right.
All right.
Now, the fun part.
Now, the fun part.
Figure out how to put this
Figure out how to put
on this.
this on this.
Oh yeah, we'll do that after the show. I suppose.
Yeah. Ooh, I see
Yeah.
this now.
Ooh, I see this now.
Ah,
The blue.
The
yeah.
blue.
So the others don't have it.
So the others don't have
Interesting.
that.
Ooh.
That's the is that is
Pterodon.
is that the Spore
Pterodon.
Drive? No, not Spore Drive.
Quantum Drive.
It's Quantum,
Quantum Drive.
Jesus Christ, with me Discovery. Anyway,
Mutant!
All right.
All right.
My bad.
My bad. Uh,
okay,
Okay, there we go.
okay, there we
There
go.
we go.
we are
There we
fixing it.
go.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah.
But yeah.
So this one, the things.
So this is one of
I
the
ordered.
things I ordered.
Yes, Pterodon.
Yes.
Pterodactyl.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh
Rexy
no.
coming.
Is Rexy coming?
No, it's just Terry. I am not a baby. We watched through Pee Wee's Playhouse. It
Yes.
was a show I used to watch as a kid, and we have the whole show, so we were watching it, and I mean, I've always loved Terry, and I think I know why. Is because he acts like a baby. I am not the baby, and then he says stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes.
There was an episode where Terry ran
Okay.
away. He didn't actually run away. He was hiding. He was hiding under the bed.
Yes.
Which is funny.
Which was
Yes.
funny.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was always fun.
But that was always fun.
Yeah, we finished that.
But yeah, we finished that.
And
And
about
now
We're
we're
starting
about
Star
to-
Trek again.
yes.
Actually, this
Yes.
is the first time we're watching it together. But yeah, we're starting with Enterprise, because in the Trek canon timeline, the real Trek canon timeline, um, Enterprise is comes before TOS. So we're gonna start there, get into TOS, get into the movies, TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Finn, end, finish, end.
Let's go to Orville
Unless we
next.
go to Orville
Or
next.
actually, we'll just go into the Orville afterwards. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah,
But yeah,
there's a few things.
we finished a few things.
And we're almost finished with a few
And we're
others.
almost finished with a few other.
Yeah. What did we just? Yeah,
Um,
we're on the last season of Saving Hope. You said.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
yes.
we're still watching that.
On the next to last season
Well, the next to last
for
season
Family
for
Ties.
We're
Family
almost done with
Tie.
Family Time. We just finished Chobits.
Yes.
Let me be
Yes.
with you.
Something Japanese.
Something
Yeah,
Japanese.
so Chobits is a show. It's a Japanese anime from I think 2004, and it's about a young guy named Hideki Montesua, and he just turned 18 and he wants to go to college, but he was rejected from college because he wasn't smart enough. So he's taking a remedial course in Tokyo. While he's there in this Tokyo world, uh, there are Persicons. They're basically personal robots, and they you can usually tell them apart from normal humans because they got some weird ear stuff going on.
Right.
Right. Like
Yeah,
L.
not all of them do. Some of them like look more natural than others. Um, so he finds one in the garbage, and he finds a way to turn it on. I'm not going to explain how, and
Right.
Right.
and it's this really innocent like her data has been like erased, so she's like really just innocent, and the only thing she could say at first is cheat. So she'd be like cheat. She'd be like cheat.
Yep.
You talk to her, she'd be like yeah. And so eventually he starts calling her cheat, and so yeah, that's the story of Chobits, Montesua, and Chi, who turns out to be more than a Persicon.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
It's a very good story.
It was a very good
I
story.
enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. We finished
Mm-hmm.
that.
My
We
kid had
finished
a weird
that.
theory about it. I'm not going to explain here.
Yes.
And we're on the final
And we're on the
season
final
for
season
original
for
Batman.
original Batman.
Yes, we're now we're now the when Batgirl appears now in this one regularly.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. We're no,
yes. I love how they try to make her mysterious yet exciting. Yes,
Yes. Yvonne Craig.
Yes. Yvonne
yes,
Craig.
and I love the fact that Batman doesn't even know who she is, but Alfred does.
Yes, because he's been
Yes,
calling
because he's been
her and say Miss
calling her
Gordon
and say Miss
and
Gordon,
the
Whoops,
rabbit in here.
Batman and Robin are here.
Miss Gordon. I mean Batgirl. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
We
Uh,
finished that.
we finished
We're
that.
we're watching the animated series as well, but we're not too far into that right now.
You're on the
I,
first season.
I
Yeah, we're on
think
the
we're like
first
maybe like
season.
5 or 6 episodes into the first season.
14.
14. Oh, okay,
14.
a little more than that. So
Let's see.
Uh, let's see.
Oh, you're
Trying to
on
think
the
what
next to
else.
last season
Oh, yeah, we're on the next
for
to
Home
last
Improvement.
season for Home
yes, we're almost done
Improvement.
with Home Improvement, which thank goodness. Like
On the next to last season
We're on
of
the next to last
Vikings.
season of Vikings.
Vikings. So yeah, that one is we've I don't want to spoil it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. If you haven't seen the show by now, we've passed the part where Ragnar's died, and now it's focusing on the sons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Let's see.
Let's see. What else?
Your family ties.
Yeah, well, Family Ties, the next to last season.
Um, Spin City we
Um,
watched here and
Spin
there.
City we watched here and there.
We won't do the first four
We only
seasons.
do the first four seasons.
what about that Ivar? I I remember I didn't want to say too much about him when he was first born because I wanted you to
True.
really experience like how he just comes out of nowhere and becomes like
Do not underestimate it.
Do not underestimate
yeah,
him. That's all I can
yes,
say.
yes.
Uh, we're still watching movies.
We're still watching
We just
movies.
finished The
We're
Shining.
We just
we're
finished The
watching
Shining.
Smallville still. We're
We're on season
We're on
3.
on season.
season
So
3.
it's a little it's a little harder to watch Smallville because what we do is we'll watch the episode and then we'll go on YouTube and we'll watch the Talkville episode of that episode. Talkville is, if you don't know, it's a Smallville podcast that's actually hosted by the guy who played Clark Kent and Lex Luthor in the show.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that would be Michael Rosenbaum who played Lex Luthor and Tom Welling who played Clark Kent.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they have a third guy out there who hasn't seen the show before. This is his first time, so he gives his opinion on stuff, and they all talk about the episode.
We are on season 3.
But yeah, we're on season 3.
Jonathan
Um,
just has
Jonathan just
first heart
has
attack.
first heart
Yes,
attack.
yeah, yeah. And they've already spoiled what's going to happen with that next. So I mean, yeah, okay. We're just waiting on that.
I keep trying to mute it. Like,
I keep trying to mute it. Like,
We're also waiting for Lois Lane to show up.
that's coming.
Yeah.
that's coming.
But Lois Lane's here.
But Lois Lane's here. No I'm kidding.
That's my nickname.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
Um,
Let's see. What else are we watching?
We've been watching Tales from the Crypt, but that's more of an anthology. Um,
we're on season
Yeah.
4.
We're on season 4.
yeah,
Of
gotta
that.
love that Crypt Keeper though.
Mm. Hello, boys and
My
girls.
so far my favorite. I mean, there's been a few favorite, but I think my ultimate favorite one so far is the one where it's a mummy and a deformed dude who get
Yes.
together and they have a baby and the baby is a little Crypt Keeper baby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. My favorite is the one with Chris Reeve,
that was
I
a good
think.
one. Like I forgot that Meatloaf was in it, and I forgot that he actually played Meatloaf, not the singer Meatloaf, but actual Meatloaf, the food.
Yes. So, in case you didn't know, Chris Reeve and his wife are trying to run a squid restaurant,
That's not
and that's not
Who
going
wants
well.
squid restaurant? That was weird.
And the landlord
And
says, "Hey, I
the
need your
landlord
money."
says, "Hey, I need your money.
You
You
don't have it. Give us more
don't
time.
have it. Give us more time."
Their handyman
Their handyman
clean up
who's
the
like
room,
clean up the
whatever.
room, whatever,
Says, "Oh, I'll take care
says,
of it."
"Oh, I'll take care."
Right.
Let's just say they stopped cooking.
Let's just say they stopped cooking
Yes.
squid.
Yes. And the next morning, there's a pile of steaks in the fridge that they decide to cook. And oh my goodness, did that restaurant become a hit?
Yes, it's a hit steak house.
But yeah,
But
so this
yes,
this has been a this
um,
is like a celebratory stream because we're happy that we got her published. I got I started publishing my stuff in October. Um, and I've been trying to do like once a month, publish something like once every month on the 15th, try to either like a big history thing or something about the skeletons, stuff like that. Try to do something, keep it keep it going.
mhm,
But I've been doing ebooks, like I've been doing ebooks and stuff like that through Amazon and stuff like that. I haven't really been making them into physical books. I may one day.
yeah, mhm,
Um,
but yeah, um,
we do
we do still plan to do the Orville comics that our friend Todd created,
Mhm.
and
and we do plan on doing some watch parties for season 3 of Orville. We're still waiting to find out for season 4. I hear it is,
We
but
were hearing a lot of a lot of people are excited for a fourth season. It's just for some reason there has been no official word.
Right.
Yeah. Now there's
Right.
been two versions of what's happened. Adrian Palicki has said that the show is canceled and that it's probably not going to happen again because it takes a long time to make. And then Scott Grimes recently said that they're going to be filming sometime this year.
Mm-hmm. In
So
February.
I don't know who to believe because Tom and Seth has said nothing. So, just waiting on that.
Basically.
But yeah,
Basically.
if I do hope it's true, and if it is, then I'm excited.
Definitely.
Definitely. Let's see what else.
We do plan on doing
We do plan on
Jackbox
doing some
gaming.
Jackbox gaming eventually again.
Yes.
I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
fun.
And I don't
I
like the
mean, I've unlocked a lot of characters like
Elsa,
Scar, Elsa,
Donald Duck, finally
Donald, Doug. Finally got him.
uh,
So
Uh,
we started off with this game called Disneyland, right? It was
Disneyland
like
Adventure.
Disneyland
Disneyland Adventures, where
Adventures.
it's like it's
Yep.
literally you're in Disneyland. I love that. I love that game because it's so accurate. Like oh, Disneyland, this land is over here, this land is over here, and it's pretty much that way. Um, Now it's obviously they've changed a lot. They added California Adventure, they added the Star Wars land. So I know it's all different now, but like it does capture what Disneyland looked like at some point. I love how it looks.
Right.
Then we got into Dreamlight Valley, um, and so far that's been fun. Our avatar's name is Emily, and
Yes.
she's been unlocking stuff. I mean, unlocking the whole valley basically, right? So that's Dreamlight Valley. She's been unlocking all that. Apparently, she used to rule the
Yes.
valley. you,
Yeah.
you can tell that
Yeah.
story. Right?
So
So
basically,
basically, Mother Gothel from Tangled,
you discovered
you
her, and she's like,
discover
oh,
her, and she's like, "Oh, can you help me out, dearie?" And Emily is a
I
little bit
don't
like,
know. And
"I
she's like,
don't know,"
please,
and she's like, "Please,
and
please, please,
so
please, please." And so
Emily does that,
Emily does that,
and she sends her
and
curse
she
on the
sends a
land,
curse on the land,
makes everything dark,
makes everything
and
dark,
you have to find a way
and
to
you have
break
to
the
find
curse.
a way to break the curse.
When you do that,
When
you
you do
find out
that,
that
you
you're the
find
ruler.
you are the ruler.
You're the one that made
You're the one that
everything
made
broken
everything
in the
broken
land,
in the
and now
land,
you're trying to restore it.
and now you're trying to
So
restore it.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But we have to talk
But
in
we
a
have her
silly
talk
voice.
in a silly voice.
Yes, yes. Apparently, she sounds like Batman. Yes,
Yes.
yes. So it's like every time, like like these characters they'll follow you around, right?
Yes.
And it and if
Yes.
and if it's like Merlin or something, like it's not a big deal because he kind of gives you a little bit of space. But but for some reason, Goofy and Mickey give you no personal space. They're right up like behind you, and because Mickey is like he's half her size, it looks like his nose is going up her ass. It's so Mickey, get off my ass, Mickey.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then
I
Goofy
mean,
looks like he's just like lanking over her, like he's ready to like I don't know. It's all
he's like,
predatory. Why?
like, Goofy, stop. She's like 16. Stop. Give her some space. But yeah, that's the funny thing about it.
Yeah, I think
But
the one we were gonna do after that is what was it, the Kingdom Hearts, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, because
yes,
I've heard
event.
about that. Like I've seen some of it, and I've it seems interesting. Like a
Yeah, I got
feels like
Yeah,
a
I gotta buy
Final
those.
Fantasy version of.
basically.
Okay, yeah,
Basically,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah,
One of the hardest
but
things
yeah, one of the hardest things that was thing to do now they fixed it is the fishing. I could not do it for the
Oh
longest. I was
yeah,
like,
for Dreamlight
oh,
Valley, for some reason, there was a glitch where you could not catch anything when you fish, and it looks like they fixed that. So now all of a sudden, like we can advance in the game.
yes. Because certain
yes,
quests require you
because
to
certain
have
quests
fish
require you to have fish
or scratch
or scraps.
mutilate,
I'm the late,
like for Wally. He'll
like
go,
for Wally. He'll go
Wally!
Hmm.
Wally,
But sometimes he wants to call me
but sometimes he
Eve.
wants to call me
He'll go,
Eve.
Eve.
He'll go Eve,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
just showed
like
I just
like
showed her Wally too.
yes, he
hmm
did.
Yeah, because
yes, you
she
did.
had not seen the show, but she was like, "Oh, look at this cute robot."
I mean, I knew a little bit about
I
him.
mean, I knew a little bit
It
about
was
him, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was still fun.
he makes he takes garbage and
Wally,
turns them into little cubes.
Wally.
but
Hey,
yeah, Chip is
But
doing
yeah,
good
Chips is
too.
doing good too.
I'll bring him up for a second so you
I'll
guys
bring
can
him out
see
for a
him.
sec so
Because
you
we haven't
guys can
seen him
see
in a
him
while.
because we haven't seen him in a while.
yeah, and we've been just hanging out. Otherwise, I think what was it? The we bought like 8 Monopoly games recently. Like,
3.
three. Oh, okay. Felt like eight. We only have 3 Monopoly games. Okay.
Yes, Monopoly here
Yes,
now.
Monopoly here
Monopoly
now.
Cheaters Edition.
Monopoly Cheaters
Monopoly
Edition.
Crooked Cat.
Monopoly Crooked
But didn't
Cash.
we get a fourth one recently? I might be. And so yeah, we've been trying to get we've been
No, only
No,
3.
okay.
only
Maybe
three.
maybe I'm just confusing it with something else. But yeah, we also got Seen It. Um,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry. Electronic banking here and now. Cheaters
I
Edition
knew
and
we
Crooked
had
Cash.
four.
So we
Okay,
have
okay,
four.
there's four. Okay,
So it is 4. My bad.
So
and,
it
Not
is four.
8.
My bad, but
and
not
I
eight
know I was exaggerating. But we have
because the guy on had about five
we've
thousand of
we
them in
found yeah we
England.
found like was it YouTube like Guinness World Records went to this guy's warehouse and home and counted like 4,000 Monopoly games.
Oh my
I don't know
goodness,
how
ridiculous.
someone does that. Like yeah,
That's nuts.
but yeah, we're not doing that. But we also have Seen It. It was a movie edition,
Yeah.
and then we also have
Yep.
a Star Trek version of it, which I like. I'm good at, but like what happens is like when they do the red alert sound while they're waiting for an answer, and it distracts the hell out. Like I can't see. Gee, that sounded like a dying
Hello.
giraffe. What was that?
Me.
Oh,
Me?
that's not a giraffe.
No.
No,
It's me.
it's me. Hi.
So that's Chips.
Mm-hmm. I'm almost
Mhm.
3.
I'm almost 3.
Yes, you were almost 3 years
Yes, you were
old.
Mhm.
almost 3 years old.
Yes. And the real Chips is chilling at the San Diego Zoo at probably 130 at this point.
Yes.
That
Yes.
We might do that for the
We
2
might
year
do that
wedding
for our
anniversary.
2 year wedding
might
anniversary.
be fun,
Don't know.
yeah.
I think all of it.
Because we got to
For
figure out
2
what we're
years.
going to do for
Wow.
2 years. Wow.
We'll figure something out. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
mom is
Oh,
doing
and my
better.
mom is doing better.
She's recovering from
She's
bronchitis,
just recovering from bronchitis,
but she's doing better.
but she's doing
Kelly says
better.
hi.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kaji.
But yeah, my mom's
But
doing
yeah,
better.
my mom's
Just
doing
trying to get
better.
her
Just trying to
mobility
get
back
her
so
mobility
she can
back
get out.
so she can get out.
But yeah,
But yeah,
uh, works doing
uh,
good
work's
for
doing
me.
good for
Jack
me.
too.
Jack
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yep. Just moving on up with the work stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have
But
to work
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to work
but
tomorrow.
what I'm really interested in is those times when I have to work on my book.
Yeah, like I said, I have
Mhm.
Yeah,
about
like I
2
said, I
more
have
to
about two
do.
more
My
to
memoir,
do. My
my
memoir,
science fiction
my
one,
science
and
fiction one,
a modern fairy
and
tale.
a modern fairy tale.
But the
But
memoirs I'm trying to finish
the memoirs I'm trying to finish
before my birthday.
before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yes, and I do have hold on, give me a second. I think I got a little bit of that. Where's that backstory? Ah, so I'll give you a little sample of the rise of the skeleton clan. So I'll pull that up. Okay. Uh, do I put it in there? Nope. How do I do that? Nope.
hold on.
Silly.
Ah, silly me. Sorry.
Okay. How do I get that on?
Mm.
Oh, here it
Oh, here it is.
Oh, there
There
we
we
are.
go.
is. Still out.
Still figuring it
So
out.
this is another one of my books. Now this is actually from this is like it's like a fiction. It's like a fictional account of uh, a village that gets sacked, and the some of the people who die in that, they become zombies who get revenge. I like how that looks. By the way, this is like AI. Like, some people don't like AI. I'm sorry, but I'm going to use AI. Artists are expensive. Um, yeah, at some point,
Yes.
like this guy goes through like the Egyptian underworld, basically, because everything, all the monster stuff stems from like a misunderstanding of the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which later on is translated into like the Necronomicon and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, look at that shit. That looks good. Yeah,
Yeah. I helped him create that, actually. Some of them finding it
yeah.
that is.
So this is Anubis. This is the Egyptian god that you're supposed to face when you die in Egypt, and as long as you get like a proper mummification and incantations and all that, then you're usually good to go. That's a memory of him dying. Yeah. Anubis. Boom, boom. I do like how they do these. And then this is like
Yes.
them coming back from the dead, initially as zombies, but then their skin eventually falls off and they become skeletons. See? Thus the rise of the skeleton clan. And they get their
Yes.
revenge.
Yes.
So
And speaking of my mom, she did call me, so I'm going to call her after we finish up
okay.
this, guys.
So yeah, so that's a little taste of what I've been writing, fiction wise, which I think is a lot more fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So if you guys want to pick that up, you can go on Amazon, check that out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
book
yeah. But we'll do
book
some
two of
Game
the
of
series.
Streams soon. Yes. I think you have like three.
I'm writing on the third one is called Brothers and Bones. That's what I need to work on
Nice.
that. As I said, like the dad thing got in the way. So yeah,
Right. But yeah. Hope you guys are doing good, and we will be in touch regarding information about
hmm
my book.
make sure you pick it up at your local bookstore if
Yes.
bookstores still exist.
They do. Just a Barnes and Nobles around here, so yeah. But yeah. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. We appreciate it. And if you're catching the replay, we will see you guys next
Goodbye.
time.